investment from Nesta is £70,000. And for that one, we can see that it seemed to be maybe the smallest amount of money that Nesta decided to invest. The second one, that is Hypertech Limited, that is Learning Click on the Move. So they received £80,000. And the next one is Nanosci, that is the innovative products in pharmaceutical company. So they received £100,000 for investment from Nesta. And surprisingly, Comfort, that is maybe an innovative products in optics, I mean that related to the eyes. They received an investment of £150,000 from Nesta, because according to Nesta, they said that uh, the prototype of their technology will be helpful, and that's why the market for consumer display is huge. So the sales can be projected to exceed more than 10 billion by 2009. So it means that the Camfed products seem to have maybe the long-term commercial value, or maybe we call that the longer return on investment. And if we look at that one, we can see that the recycling tie uh, invented by UTDR Research received the smallest amount of investment. So that is maybe for the dilemma decision, and I think that maybe that is in the real life, but according to your group discussion, maybe your opinion is quite different. That's why I would like you to take notes, and then after that you can upload your group discussion to your Facebook group, right? Okay, so now let's come to the vocabulary with me. Mình sẽ sang phần từ vựng nhé. Mời các bạn là match the following word partnership from number 1 to number 8 for me first. Okay, so now tell me your answer, right? Okay, now Thùy Dương.
Number two, online makeup, online retailing.
Okay, online retailing, bán lẻ trực tuyến. Okay, number three.
Number three is designer labels.
Okay, designer labels, thiết kế nhãn. And then we will have the rest, delivery chart. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes, okay, delivery chart. Okay, what about from number 5 to number 8?
Number five, supermarket chains.
Okay, supermarket chains, chuỗi siêu thị. And number 6?
Shopping mall.
Okay, shopping mall.
And auction houses.
Okay, we have auction houses, bán đấu giá. And we have the last one, main order catalog. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So these are the vocabulary that I would like you to maybe memorize when we come to Unit 5, right? Okay, so now let's revise what we did with Unit 5 once again so that we can understand more about the technology. So I think that we will come to maybe the whiteboard so that we can maybe do the briefing for you. So when we talk about technology, so we have to talk about technological development. And when we talk about technological development, so maybe we have the impact of technological development, right? And the technological development has impact on both the personal life and also the professional life, right? So we have the greatest impacts on personal life, and we also have the impacts of technological developments on our professional life. And moreover, we also have, maybe we said that beside the impacts, we have maybe the examples of technological developments. And the example of technological development, as we have said, maybe the consumer household electronics, maybe the other things. And for the technological development, there have been a lot of technological development, but in Unit 5, we focus mostly on the telecommunication. Okay, so that's why we have maybe mentioned the technological development in telecommunication. And we also have talked about maybe the new growth market. So that's why for the technological development, it has put to, maybe we said that new growth market. And why we have mentioned new growth market? Because the other old growth market has become saturated market. So that's why we also have to remember about maybe the definition of saturated market, right? Okay, and moreover, when we talk about the technological developments here, we also have to understand about the rapid pace of the technological developments, why it makes the personal life and professional life maybe change the way we work, change the way we live, maybe change our lifestyle and so on. So that is about the technological development and the unified technology. And the next thing is that when we talk about that one, remember about the main ideas that we have to mention when we come to the reading text. Reading text, it means that the new invention that has been mentioned in the text, right? Vậy là với bài số 5 ấy, thì chúng ta sẽ có các cái câu hỏi liên quan đến phần keynote mà chúng ta đã trả lời của buổi hôm trước rồi này. Và ngoài ra thì các bạn còn phải nhớ thêm một cái nữa, đó là cái unique selling point, hay mình còn gọi là unique selling features. Thì chúng ta cũng đã nhắc đến cái unique selling point đó rồi. Và các bạn cũng sẽ ghi nhớ được cái phần definition này. Như vậy là ở đây là các cái câu hỏi liên quan đến phần speaking của bài số 5. Hôm trước thì cô có nói là sau khi mình làm xong phần edit file thì chúng ta có thể quay trở lại với cái bài số 4. Thì cô sẽ quay trở lại cái bài số 4 một chút xíu nhé. Bài số 4 thì cái phần Dilemma Decision là phần chúng ta làm nhóm 3. Còn những nhóm nào mà là nhóm 4 thì sẽ có thêm một người nữa làm chairman hay là gọi là làm chair của cái nhóm này. Thì cái bài Dilemma Decision của nhóm số 4 sẽ là giữa ba người là Director of Information, European Director và Trade Union Representative. Nhưng mà buổi trước thì cô chưa kiểm tra được cái phần của nhóm này. Thế thì buổi hôm nay chúng ta sẽ gọi nốt một nhóm lên làm cái phần này cho cô nhé. Có nhóm nào giơ tay làm cái phần Unit 4 này không các em? Any groups? Có nhóm nào giơ tay làm phần Unit 4 không? Ok, nhóm của bạn Lương à?
Vâng ạ.
Ok, mời nhóm của Lương nào.
Em có bạn Oanh với bạn Cẩm Tú ạ.
Ok rồi, mời Lương, Oanh và Cẩm Tú. Ok, mời bạn em.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for accepting our invitation to be here today. I'm Luren, the Director of Information and Public Policy of Digital Visions. And attending in this meeting, we have Ms. Du, Director of European Subsidiary, and Ms. Wang, representative from Trade Union. As we know, new US legislation makes it obligatory for public companies like us to give our employees access to an internal financial hotline. All employees in our business will be entitled to use the hotline to communicate information about misconduct or alleged misconduct. As far as I'm concerned, this hotline can bring advantages for the company as a whole, as it will allow senior managers to detect problems that could eventually lead to litigation and prove very costly. I've heard that an email copy document about these new legislations was sent to the European subsidiary. Did you read it, Ms. Wu?
Thank you for inviting me. We have just received an email copy of document which outlines how a proper hotline will be used. However, we were not informed of exact tasks include the detective has been sent to us.
So if you heard about this new legislation, so if you were in my position as a Director of Information and Public Policy, what do you think about this hotline?
Although all members of our manager team were not informed before, we find it quite good. It's easier to our employee to contribute to company by evaluating and making complaints on this internal financial hotline about what they expect and or identify financial fraud without information, personality being rigged. Yes, it is so interesting.
Yeah, the advantages of the new internal financial hotline is reducing financial misconduct seems so clear. Besides, managers can manage the company objectively and in more detail by using information loaded by employees. However, there is a conflicting opinion when the copy of that email has been communicated to the press, and employees and trade union representatives are calling for demonstration against the proposed hotline. So today, I've invited Ms. Wang, the trade union representative, to talk more about their opinion. Ms. Wang, why didn't you agree with this new legislation?
Me and our members are very unhappy with the proposed code of conduct. Information security is still the most important thing. No one wants to be leaking information. This brings more disadvantages than benefits, and this greatly affect the members of the community. This is unacceptable behavior.
Can you tell me more about disadvantages that you're worrying about?
In my opinion, any accusation made against a fellow worker must be backed up by evidence to support the accusation, and the person accused must be informed of the accusation and given an opportunity to defend themselves. I consider that the text of the document constitutes an invitation to employees to communicate confidential information about their colleagues. This is not only morally unacceptable, it is also in direct contradiction to the employment laws of several European countries where digital vision operates. Well, in this case, I think Ms. Wang is also right. Because our feeling that will improve to be the soft or conflict among employees, managers, and colleagues, and maybe it in fact creates more problem than it solves.
I got your opinion. In our company's previous meetings about this hotline, we consider the security issues, but they can be completely controllable. We can build a team who are responsible for managing the information loaded into the hotline so that we can reduce the situation where someone uses sensitive information to defend anyone. Moreover, because the information about the person who accessed the hotline is collected by my department, we can show the evidence whenever there's an accusation happening.
So is user information to be kept served by the system, or how can I know this?
Of course, although the information is collated by my department, it doesn't mean that everyone can see it. Besides, we just use that information as the basis for further investigation, where and when it is considered necessary. The most important thing before employees can access this hotline, they are able to read the privacy terms and accept for the company to use the information. So, Ms. Wang, these are some solutions that we can do to reduce the security issues. Do you want to rethink using this hotline in business?
I think I will need more time to discuss with the member before making decision. Members may reconsider their views and we will discuss this further.
Okay, so if you need more time, it's all for our meeting today. Once again, thank you for your attendance. I send you the report of this meeting so you can think more about it. See you in the next meeting. Thank you. Phần bài của nó hết rồi ạ.
Okay, thank you, Trương Lương, Vũ Oanh, and Cẩm Tú, right? Okay, so I think that you have held quite you have held the meeting in a quite logical and maybe understandable way. And I think that it seems that maybe you can come to the final decision as you have said at the end of the meeting. So I think that is okay. Okay, any other groups volunteer? Cô nghĩ là cô sẽ vẫn còn thời gian để thêm một nhóm nữa đây các em. Có nhóm nào? Um, Mời nhóm của bạn là Phạm Minh Đức nào. Phạm Minh Đức.
Okay, my team will be involved with Nguyễn Đức Duy and Nguyễn Thành Phong.
Ok, mời Duy Đức and Phong.
Heo quê rồi bắt đầu.
Yes.
Dear gentlemen, I am the representative of the trade union. We are here to discuss the proposed financial hotline document. All members of staff who wish to communicate sensitive information via the new hotline can do so anonymously. However, the company reserves the right to use this information as the basis for further investigation where and when this is considered necessary. I'm strongly against this new code of conduct because it is morally unacceptable, and when somebody communicates private information about their colleagues, and is also indirect contradiction to the employee law of several European countries and countries that your company is whole operation in.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Representative from the trade union. I am the European director for the European subsidiary of Digital Visions. So what we have now in our company that neither me nor any member within the management team was informed of the new exact text that was included, that was said by the spokesperson of the trade union that was sent to us from above. Everyone was asked to create an account to communicate. It gives the managers the tool to spy on us, and I believe it will soon be a source of conflict between employees, colleagues, and managers, and moreover, maybe create some more problems rather than solving them. Mr. Director, do you want to tell us what is the motive behind this new hotline?
So, as the director of information from the US parent company, I completely agree that Digital Visions has to comply with the new legislation. This is because using hotline can help employees to communicate information about misconduct anonymously. Therefore, senior managers can detect problems and avoid limitations, which is very costly. That is the reason why the hotline will soon become the standard procedure in all major business organizations in the future. So, do you have any opinion about this?
Yes, let's say, for example, hypothetically, what would you do if someone in your office accused you of misconduct that you never did?
Of course, as a matter of fact, I will ask them to show the evidence. It's obvious you need to know that when you want to accuse somebody, you must show your allegations is credible. It's believable. All employees can submit the evidence through the hotline or email it. So this can avoid limitations, and like I said, it is very costly.
But sir, I'm afraid the employees, managers, colleagues, everyone, their things are not on par with new hotline, and it is likely that this change can lead to a crisis of our image. I think we should conduct a few negotiations with different stakeholders to reach a consensual agreement.
It's okay. So employees can check if they think there is an allegations, and the company has the authority to give them the access. Additionally, we will consider paying a markup on the salary of the employee based on the information they bring. So, are you satisfied? See, Zui, are you satisfied?
Okay, that sounds great. I think we can deal with the hotline that way.
Oh, if you two agree, then okay. So I will follow this through with the new hotline as you wish. Of course, I will try to appease these disagreements I will raise among the employees. But sir, I have a request for you. As for the stakeholders, can you please talk to them to make sure we have settled this case?
No problem. We will hold another meeting this Friday, and I want to tell everyone, including stakeholders, that system is effective. So that is the end of the meeting. Thanks for listening.
Okay, so thank you, group from Duy Đức and Nguyễn Thanh Phong. I think that it is quite clear and maybe easy to follow when you hold the meeting, right? However, I think that maybe for the initial opening speech by Duy, it seemed to be a little bit what I say that anonymously, right? Okay, so thank you that group. Okay. Chắc là cô sẽ chỉ kiểm tra nhóm của Lương và nhóm của Duy để lấy điểm. Điểm thì cô sẽ tổng hợp lại sau khi mà cô tổng hợp tất cả các nhóm nhá. Thế còn cái phần group mà mình làm cái nhóm bài số 5 ấy mà cô vừa up lên trên Facebook thì các bạn sẽ dựa trên đấy để các bạn share lại cho cô phần nốt để cô cũng chấm điểm cái phần làm nhóm của các bạn ở đó nhá. Thế còn về phần câu hỏi speaking thì các bạn có thể nhìn lại các cái câu hỏi speaking liên quan đến phần keynote của bài số 5, các câu hỏi speaking liên quan đến phần listening 1, 2 and 3 của bài số 4 để chúng ta có thể revise và ôn tập bài số 4 và bài số 5. Về lịch học thì cô Hạnh với cô đã discuss lại với cô Tuyến thì để cô check lại và confirm lại xem là thứ Tư với thứ Sáu thì chúng ta sẽ học cô Tuyến với cô Hạnh như thế nào thì cô sẽ báo lại cho lớp sau nhé các em. Is that okay?
Vâng ạ.
Ok. Rồi, thế hôm nay mình nghỉ sớm một chút xíu nhé các bạn. Okay, we stop here và chúc các bạn bữa trưa vui vẻ. Bye bye.
Chúc cô buổi trưa.
Chào cô ạ.
Rồi, cô cảm ơn.
Cô ạ.